I'll tell you what, dude, I am fired up for today's games in the NFL Week 14 season. We are starting off the week. Boom! 1-0, dude. Y'all love to troll me on Thursday nights, but if you've been following this series for a while, pretty good when it comes to picking Thursday night football. Either that or I've been riding with the Falcons all year long, and it was only a matter of time until they didn't screw me over, but regardless, we're 1-0. Now, I just want to wish everybody good luck. If you guys don't know, fantasy football playoffs for the majority of everyone starts today, man. Good luck to everyone who's competing. I hope you all win. Now, if you can't tell, my voice is kind of gone, but we're going to push through this as best as we can. The first matchup of the day is the Indianapolis Colts against the Buffalo Bills. Now, let me just remind you guys, it's freezing cold in Buffalo. It's snowing in Buffalo. There's like 20-mile-an-hour winds in Buffalo. If you have any wide receivers for this game, do not play them. Simply do not play them. Tyrod Taylor, I don't think is going to play. Does that mean that the Buffalo Bills defense isn't going to stop the Indianapolis Colts? I mean, who has a better run game? Marlon Mack and Frank Gore or LaShawn McCoy? I'm going with the Buffalo Bills here to beat the Colts. Good old rivalry game. We got this in the first week of the season. We get it in week 14 as well. Cowboys-Giants. I thought this game would be more for a division rather than what it is. Zeke's not playing. Eli Manning's back in the starting realm. It's also snowing in New York. The weather across anything in the north is going to be really, really bad today. But I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys here over the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. I do think Eli Manning's going to come out and have a pretty good game. Sterling Shepard and the tight end they're going to ball out. But regardless, I think Dak Prescott, they go on a little bit of a win streak. They won last week. They're going to win this week. They're going to put the pressure on the Eagles. Said no one ever, except for me. Man, the Lions, dude, I just want to keep riding with the Detroit Lions. I know Matthew Stafford's hand's injured, and their offensive line is absolutely atrocious. I don't think Amir Abdullah is going to be playing, but that's okay. The Lions, they don't really run the football anyway. Against Jameis Winston, Mike Evans, Doug Martin starting, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Unfortunately, I'm going with the road team, man. I need the Lions to put up some points. I got Golden Tate and Theo Riddick in my fantasy football. Please, if you both could catch a touchdown, that'd be great, man. Lions over the Bucs. Oh boy, we got to the Raider game pretty early, dude. All about the silver and black today. We control our own destiny. We 100% control our own destiny. Little fun fact for you guys, Derek Carr has never played good in Arrowhead Stadium. It's freezing cold there right now. It's December. That defense isn't what it was last year. There's going to be no Marcus Peters, and it's almost confirmed that Amari Cooper is going to play. I like the Raiders in this game. I like them to win and take first place in the division. I just know that Derek Carr is he's gonna overcome the past couple years in Arrowhead. He's gonna have a really, really good game. I expect this to be a good game and the Raiders to win. They better win or I'm gonna be pissed off. All right, now the NFL critics are like, 49ers, Texans, blah. This is the worst game in the world. I don't think so. I really don't. If you play daily fantasy sports or if you play fantasy football, this is a gold mine, bro. This is an absolute gold mine. Trust me when I say it. Weather's not going to be an issue. You got Tom Savage, who I'm playing in FanDuel today. Yeah, I said I'm over Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, you could play Jimmy Garoppolo as well. You got DeAndre Hopkins. You got that guy, Stephen Anderson, he's a wide receiver playing at tight end. He got 12 targets. DeAndre Hopkins gets 15 targets a game. They got Lamar Miller. I love me the Houston Texans today over the 49ers. And if you got them on your bench, start them. I think this is going to blow out and be a shootout game. Jimmy G, Tom Savage, both 3 touchdowns, maybe even more. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm being real. Packers in Cleveland. Another horrible weather situation. I think it was, they said it was going to be 25-mile-an-hour winds. I got the Packers over the Cleveland Browns. Josh Gordon, no Josh Gordon. Green Bay wins. Chicago Bears against the Cincinnati Bengals. And everyone's all about Giovanni Bernard. Joe Mixon, he went down. Bernard is going to be the workhorse today, especially with the weather. It's cold. It's windy in Chicago. I do like the Bengals to win. A.J. Green, Andy Dalton. I do not like Giovanni Bernard, though. So if you guys are playing fantasy, that's my tip. I don't like him. Everyone's going to have him. and I don't like him. So I'm pivoting off of him. Just trying to like mix both of these, give you guys my insight and my advice on things. Now, could Giovanni Bernard get 25 carries for 110 yards, a touchdown, and 7 catches? Sure. Is he going to? I don't think so. Then again, he might. So take that with a grain of salt. Viking fans, man, I thought we were boys. You guys love to tweet me when I pick against you, man, and then for that reason, I've got the Vikings today. You know I've been liking the Carolina Panthers all year long, but dude, the Vikings are special, and I've got a little bit maybe of an upset alert coming in a little bit. And the Minnesota Vikings, they might be not only the #1 seed in the NFC, but they're a really, really good football team. I mean, the Panthers are good too, but I feel like I'm always getting burned by Cam Newton. It's time to switch it up and go to the Vikings. Now, this one right here is coming from the heart. This right here, if it ruins my perfect record, so be it. I've got the Washington Redskins over the LA Chargers. Now, the Chargers defense has become possibly the best defense between the Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Is one of the best defenses in the NFL. It's crazy, right? You got Phillip Rivers, Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen has looked insane. Hunter Henry, I expect Hunter Henry to get a lot of targets today. Keenan Allen's been mind-blowing to me, but I just got the Washington Redskins. I need the Redskins to win this game, and that's who I'm picking. I don't understand, like, the Broncos, Von Miller, the Broncos defense. Is it because Bronco fans, seriously, no trolling, is it because they're on the field all the time? Like, is the chemistry gone? I know they've had a couple injuries on the defensive front, but I just feel like they're really, really bad. I don't know if it's the offense that just makes the defense look bad or not. We got the New York Jets going in to Mile High Stadium, boy. Or is it Sports Authority Stadium? Whatever it is. I like Robbie Anderson. I like the quarterback. I like the entire Jets team. I got the Jets over the Broncos. Tennessee Titans. I mean, dude, these guys, no disrespect, and it goes with a lot of teams. They seem to just win after, like, they'll be losing, and then they just, like, they get it together in the fourth quarter, and it's always like Titans win. I don't really watch Titan games, but I always see that they're losing, and then I'm like, oh, they're really losing, and then all of a sudden it's like, they won. Marcus Mariota, Tennessee Titans, I've got them winning today. Now, last week, when the Eagles played the Seahawks, I told you, I said, you have to play keep away. Your defense is banged up. You have to play keep away. 2 clock is what I used in a reference. You guys kind of laughed at me, but we saw that. We saw that in the game, and the Seahawks won. Do I think the Seahawks are the best team in the NFL? No. Do I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFL? Possibly. But I do like the LA Rams. I've liked the LA Rams since week #1. I think they're a very good team. I was looking at the coaches' splits against the Eagles in previous years. They are going to run the football. Todd Gurley is going to get 25 to 30 carries. I don't care if the Eagles' defense is the best run-stopping defense in the NFL or if they're not. I like the LA Rams here. I like the Goff versus Wentz matchup. I like the #1 versus #2 overall pick. I like that it's in LA. I think the Rams fans, they're wild, dude. I think this is going to be a very, very good game. But I've got the LA Rams over the Eagles in a close one. On top of that, play Todd Gurley. Just play Todd Gurley. Play Todd Gurley in everything. He's going to be the highest scoring fantasy guy this week. Honestly, the disrespect to the Jacksonville Jaguars, bro. I feel like it's disrespectful that everyone seems to be picking the Seattle Seahawks just because they beat the Eagles at home to go into Jacksonville and beat that defense. You know Russell Wilson, you know what they teach you when you're a kid? They teach you to never turn your back to the field when you have the football. You know what Russell Wilson does all the time, and he does it very well, is he turns his back to the field. If you turn around and start running from that defensive line to throw it at Ramsey or any of those other secondary players, you are going to get burned every single time. I've got Leonard Fournette, that ground and pound. Blake Bortles might get a touchdown or two. I've got the Jags all. It's not even close to me. I've got the Jaguars winning this. I haven't picked the Steelers to lose all year. I said last week I thought the Bengals would have the best chance, and it surely looked like they did. It really, really looked like it did. And then I walked away from the TV for 5 minutes, and the Steelers, they won the game. It was crazy. But I do have them over the Ravens today at home. It's a Sunday night football game. It's going to be cold. It's going to be national television. Juju's not playing. Doesn't matter. Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, they will get the job done. Steelers win. And finally, to round out our perfect week of NFL picks, I've got the New England Patriots beating the Miami Dolphins, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like. Let me know if you love me or you hate me down below in the comments section. I do love all you guys. I appreciate you chilling with me and watching this. Enjoy the games with your friends and family. I'm signing out. Go Raiders. They better win. I'm going to be pissed off.